I don't always put disclaimers in my videos, but I am doing on this one. Don't copy what I do, because I'm a tit. Right, hopefully you can hear me now. I'm having a few problems tonight. Having a few problems every night. You may remember this TV, we fixed it. It's looking pretty blue here, but it's not. It's a very nice picture. It's actually a really nice TV, but it's got a blotch. Now, actually, when we repaired it, the blotch was all the way down the right-hand side. Now the blotch is just a little bit here. So I think before the lady brought it to me, she left it out in the rain. This is a TV that was given back to me. I didn't loan it. I gave it to her a couple of years ago, 18 months ago. She just needed a TV. She didn't really have the funds for a new one, and she had been a customer of mine, so I thought, of course I can let her have a TV. I'm bound to have something. And I let her have one of these, but it did have a slight fault. It had a flickery picture which went away after about 10 minutes, and she was happy with that. But now she's sorted with the TV. She said, I'll give you the TV back. It's still got the flickery picture, but that disappears after 10 minutes. So why don't you have it back? So we fixed the flickery picture. It no longer has a flickery picture at all. But then when we switched it on, we noticed it had had some water ingress along this right-hand side here. And that was about 4 or 5 days ago, and most of it has dried off. So I think before she brought it to me, she must have just left it outside. And I think some water got into it, which is actually good news, because it means it's not anything that probably damaged the screen. Sometimes if water gets in and stays on the screen for a long time, it can cause a problem on the screen that you can't clean off. So this is probably just water damage on the diffuser sheets, probably just the top diffuser sheet. So my plan was to go and search in my stock of plenty for a 32-inch TV with a smash screen, etc. Any 32-inch TV, and just take a diffuser sheet out. You've probably got to cut it to size, but not always. And then that should get rid of this little annoying stain at the top. There's a chance that this little annoying stain at the top may disappear. I don't think it will. The others have, but I think that this little bit here is set to stay. But I checked my 32 stock of plenty, and I've got about 8 32-inch smart TVs, but they're all working. They've all been repaired, and I can't really dismantle one just for a diffuser sheet. I've got plenty of 42 inches and 50 inches, and I thought, well, I'll take one of those to bits and just cut it down to size. But then I remember I've got to go to the recycling centre today to drop off some stuff, and I kind of hit the jackpot. I picked up a nice 50-inch I know I can repair. I picked up a Panasonic VHS DVD recorder that was just left there. It looks mint. Obviously, it's got its faults, but we'll have a look at that in the next few days. And then I picked up a really shabby-looking... I didn't realise till afterwards that really, of all the 32 inches TVs that were there for me to choose from, that was possibly not the best one. Well, this one, look at it. I'll just I'll just show you around this. Now, obviously, it's covered in muck and stuff, quite simply because it's, well, this one looks like it's really been left outside. But it's a 32-inch Vestal. I think it's a Toshiba, and it's in a bad old state. Look at that. I mean, that is in a bad old state, isn't it? I haven't got all the lights on. Let me switch some lights on. And it wasn't until I got it home I thought, oh, well, if this is in a bad state, maybe this has got water ingress as well. It could have. So I'm not too sure. But the idea is to take a couple of diffuser sheets out here, cut them to size, and stick it into that one there, and just to see if it gets rid of, and I'll just point it out on this camera. You may see it a bit more on this camera, that little stain in the top right-hand corner. It's a gamble. It's not a gamble, is it? Because let's face it, even though for some particular reason I like this TV, That's why I've decided to try and do a 100% repair. There's something about this TV I think is worth saving. So that is why I'm going to try and save it using this. So let's just hope that the problem that is here, let's just hope that it is just on the diffuser sheets and it's not actually caused any long-term problems to the screen. I don't think it would have done, but there's always that possibility. Right, so ding, take that out. That laps out the rest of the computer screens. Take that out. And I'm going to start to dismantle this. It was only a week ago I put it back together. If you haven't seen how we fixed this television, there is a video. If you wanted to watch it, it would possibly make a little bit more sense, but you don't have to. I'm not going to be angry at you. Angry at you or angry with you? Ooh, grammatical answers, please. Probably both. Oh, it also gives me a chance to clean this screen because this TV has got years of grime. I mean, grime always picks up at the bottom of the TV, as you can see there, always. Even your TV right now, even if it's just a week old, well, possibly not a week old, it will have the grime. In the days when Samsung used masking tape. But masking tape probably got expensive. And no doubt you've worked out there's no real value to this TV. I mean, I don't have a stand for it. And if I did, it's a smart TV, but I don't know what apps are still working on it. So it's possibly worth about 20, 30 quid. So why am I bothering to do anything with it? I don't know. Do you know, sometimes you have a TV and you go, yeah, I've fixed it, and sometimes, well, not just TV, anything in life, sometimes you just like something. You like the look of it. And you think, just a little bit more effort and I can make this 100%. And that's exactly what I'm thinking. Just a little bit more effort and I can make this 100%. Right, I don't know if that is coming through, but you can see on that sheet that it's fine. There's nothing on the screen. Oh, I'm telling a lie, there is. Can you see just there? Can you see like a little bit of ingress? That will clean off, I'm sure. Is it the other side? Yeah, that is coming off. And that is where that is here. So is it just... Oh, no, it's more than one sheet. It's more than one sheet. So let's just... That's the top sheet off, or is that? Sorry, I'm just... Right, that's the top sheet. And you can tell, just there, that's where that stain is. Can't clean this. And it's on the glass. It is on the glass, but I can clean the glass. Yeah, it's just there. I can clean this glass. So this glass hopefully is going to clean up. Okay, I'm going to do that now. If I can get it out. Maybe I don't have to get it out. Maybe I can just lift it up. The reason why the picture's very good, this is an edge-lit set. Right, so the problem is definitely these two. This can't be cleaned up. It's left a stain in there now that I can't really do anything with. But let's hope. Let me just lift that up and put it up there gently. Let us hope that by getting to this, and having a look what the reflector sheets are like in here, they're probably going to be worse, aren't they? There is a chance it could be worse. There was quite a few 32-inch TVs in the recycling centre to choose from, but I chose this because I was more excited about getting the Panasonic DVD recorder. You know what I'm like with Panasonic DVD recorders. But this is one of those VHS combis, and it was in mint condition. I can't wait to find out what the fault was. Anyway, give us a mo, and we'll just break into this, and we'll see what they look like and what we have to do, how much we have to trim off, because it's not going to be a perfect size. There's always differences. Oh yes. This main board has seen some better days, don't you think? Look at that. I'm being very brave taking, well, even attempting to take the prism sheets on this. One, two, three. And that tells you how new this television is, or how old this television is. Most 32-inch TVs that we've worked on have two strips of 11. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 strips of 6. Vestel time vested. But actually they could be double LEDs, they could be 6 volts, so they could be twice as bright. Could be. I don't have any of these in stock, so I'm going to keep this in my unit of plenty just in case I ever get one of these in. Why did I pick the shabbiest of broken TVs to replace a shabby one? The mind boggles. Anyway, let's just see what I can do. So let's get this one down again. Bink, bink, bink. A little bit of trimming of the sides. Okay, I'm going to give, you probably can't see, but this one does have a little bit of water ingress on it. This is from the replacement. So I'm not going to use the top one, I'm just going to use this one. Because the front bezel is hiding a couple of millimeters, if not more. And as I say, there's no value. I'm not doing this to sell and make money. I'm doing this to for those people wondering, no, you can't get the part. I can't just go out and buy one of these from Samsung. There is probably somebody selling a TV on Facebook. How are we doing on that? That's now fitting in a bit better. A bit better. That will have to go on there. Now, do I take that? I'm just talking to myself here. I'm just trying to find out if I need to cut any off this side. That is pretty darn perfect, that side. Let me just put the screen back over it. It's the bits around the edge I really need to clean. The gunk at the bottom here. Again, it doesn't show. It's not going to. Right, that's much cleaner. Getting everything to try and click back into place if I can. Right. Can I plug these back in without using my glasses? Yes. Just plug in the computer HDMI feeds again. Keep resting it on the bench, and the bench is... Well, that looks worse, doesn't it? It's obviously got to the screen. What a shame. Well, it doesn't look worse. On the monitor it looks worse. Let me tip it at an angle. Yeah, it still looks worse. Okay. So I've either got a worse conditioned sheet. I don't think I have. That other sheet was fine. I think the water ingress has been there for so long, it's affected the screen. And there ain't much I can do about it. Really? It could dry out. I don't know. But I would say that is... well, we're watching a static picture, aren't we? Shall I try and find... Have I got a moving video? I probably haven't. I don't know if I have got... Oh, yes, I will have. Let me try and put up a moving video.
Pouring down.
Oh, that's showing it even worse. That
All day.
that it isn't on the screen. That is definitely from the other sheet that I've put in, because that TV again had been left out in the rain.
Hold off.
What an idiot.
I'll take 20 minutes. Stop on the more caravans coming up, I suppose.
Okay, that's quite funny.
Somebody told me they've been moved. I've seen loads of
And frustrating at the same time, because what I've done is obviously found a TV at the recycling centre that's got a worse diffuser sheet than the one I've taken out. Well, probably not worse, but not much better, because you can see a whole line down there. I will find one. It's not hard to stick in, as you see. This only took about 15-20 minutes to do. I might see if that dries out in time over the next couple of days before I do it. But I suddenly realised when driving home tonight, the state of that TV, it could have had water ingress as well, and it has. So it's not a fix. In fact, I think this is possibly the first TV I've repaired and I've made it worse. Possibly. That's my dog. Hello, dog. Okay, but that's enough. I've done it. So that's how you repair it. Just make sure you get a decent one. It doesn't have to, as long as it's from a 30, well, it doesn't have to be from a 32 inch. It can be from a 60 inch. Just cut it down to size. It will do the job. Just don't get another damp one like I did, because I'm a tit.